Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man is back once again with
Bo! How you doing, kids?
Bo, and we've got indie comic news for
the post-4th holiday extravaganza.
the post-4th holiday extravaganza.
Because it's after the 4th.
It's after the 4th of July, and we're doing the news. So first up is we have another comic book company.
Man, we could always
just
use another
gave
one.
birth. The industry just gave birth to a new comic book company.
Serious.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, another comic book company will be dead in
They
about 8
reached
months.
right up in there and pulled it out.
And cleaned it off.
And
hopefully.
yeah. Ego!
That new company will be called American Original. It has been
American
created
Original.
By,
That's
yes,
original.
American Original. It's the name of the thing.
Well, Acme was taken.
It's being run by screenwriter and
It's
ex-Booster
incorporated.
Gold writer Jeff Katz. The plan is to do 10 books a year, and the plan for these books is to not only have them on the racks, but,
10 titles or
10 titles.
10 titles.
3 of which will be coming out before the end of the year. They'll be giving you more on that about San Diego. 10 titles. The plan is for them to turn into movies, TV series, video games, bobbleheads, and all
I've
this other
heard this
crap.
before from some
Yeah,
other
I've heard this so
company.
many times.
This,
Thousands and thousands of times
Yeah,
before.
this
The comics themselves will be coming out by way of Top Cow, and they'll start probably by the end of the year. He's announced 3 books. He'll be giving you more info about that during convention season, which is going to get really heavy because we are 3 weeks away from San Diego, and that is known as way too much comic news for one guy to have to work on for a 4-day week. So expect a lot of news coming up very soon, kids.
Top Cow's releasing this stuff?
Top Cow will be
So
releasing
this is
the
a sub company?
No,
Within Top Cow?
No. Top Cow releases the books. Top Cow will take whatever money they get off the books, but his company owns the rights to the stuff. So Top Cow will get a very small percentage of any video movie.
So this is like Archie Red Circle?
Yes, it's like Archie Red Circle.
Oh, it's okay. It's like Archie Red Circle at DC.
Right.
Any names or titles? Or...
3 titles, none of which really were appealing. I'll give you the full list of titles next time we're around. They were really kind of sucky.
Check the website because it'll be on there at some point in the near future.
Yes.
And of course, Bo does the news on the website. Let me get in now. www.myalternatereality.com. It's because the Chiron guy likes to get cute.
I can't see that. Where is it?
But anyway, I got one. Just slide it across in big block letters. Anyway,
If you don't know
check the website because Bo will have that up. Next story up. A couple of months back, if you've been watching our little video cast, I talked to you about the end of Gemstone Comics and how they're not doing Disney, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck comics anymore. Well, guess what? Somebody is.
Boom Studios has made
Boom.
a deal with the people who own that stuff. Boom Studios will be doing Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, all these Disney characters. The creative teams on all these books are people who live in Italy. No Americans will be working on these books. This starts in September with Mickey Mouse's comics and stories and all this other stuff. But Boom Studios is going to be part of their kids line along with all the other kids stuff that Boom's doing, Up and all that other Disney crap.
I assume they'll bring back, Walt Disney's Comics and Stories,
Yes.
Donald Duck Adventures,
All the- yeah.
all the stuff they were doing before.
$3.99
Probably with the same numbering.
$3.99 a piece. Yeah, if you pick up the latest issue of previews, they're in the latest issue of previews.
Okay. Jim Henson,
Yeah.
Jim Henson Company,
The late-
also at
The
Boom.
late Jim Henson.
The late Jim Henson. But his company, which still lives,
Yes.
is also doing more stuff at Boom.
Yes. No, not with Boom. With
No?
Arcacia Comics.
Ooh.
They do something. They do basically what happens. The Henson Company has teamed up with Arcacia Comics
Okay.
to be doing a series of books: Fraggle Rock, Dark Crystal, Mirror Mask, The Storyteller, all kids-related comic books from Arcacia, who does.
This is stuff Boom didn't want to do?
Boom apparently was not Boom apparently was a little late on the switch with this, and Arcacia jumped up, and Henson people went, "We got you, boys and girls." They did some kind of female Viking kind of thing that was really hot for a while. It was the only book they did, so they're expanding their line by doing kids books. Kids books.
Now, Roddenberry Productions, which still exists even though Gene's long since gone, is doing something with Arcadia.
Yes, the
What-
same
what-
company.
what-
The same company.
Oh, Arcadia. Arcacia.
Arcacia, yeah, it's
Arcadia.
Arcacia.
Arcadia.
It's
I don't know what the hell he
Arcadia.
was talking
The
about.
I think the character's lead name for their book was Arcadia. I don't know. I never read their books. I thought it sucked.
Arcadia. I think they did Artista.
Yes,
That was,
did
that was
Artista.
their big book. Was Artista.
That was their big book. But yes,
or Arista or whatever.
the Roddenberry people have hooked up with them. They're going to be doing a thing called Days Missing. It's a 5-issue limited series. Phil Hester's working on it. David Hines working on it. It's 5 issues. Apparently, what happens is that if you were in the movies lately, you see a trailer for a show called Fast Forward on ABC where everyone's around and then things disappear for like about a minute and a half, and they come back and go, "What the heck happened?"
That never happens around here.
Photos
There
That
you
never
have
happens around here.
There you have it, boys and girls. That is the philosophy of the 5-issue limited series. There'll be a different creative team on all of the issues, but it's like something happens, something disappears. What the heck happened? Let's figure it out.
They're not doing Questor though.
No, they're not doing Questor or Quest. I remember that pilot, man. Well, that pilot sucked. It wasn't Hugh O'Brien in that thing. It was terrible.
Quest wasn't Roddenberry.
Yeah. Quest was.
What, the thing with Burgess Meredith?
Yeah.
And Hugh Downs?
Yeah.
Not Hugh Downs.
Hugh O'Brien.
Hugh O'Brien.
Yeah, it was lame.
I like that show. It was on around. It was leading for Night Gallery for a while.
Yeah,
Anyway, wrapping it up. Last story we got. Garth Ennis has said that there's an outdate on Boys. Yeah, that's right. It's not going to go on forever. The Boys will end at some point. And when will that be?
It was going to end with 60, but now it's going to go till 70.
70.
Because Garth is having so much fun.
What's it on now?
32.
It's on 32, so you got another year and a half, 2 years to go. Oh, by the way, they'll be doing a book. Coming up very, very soon, which has a Nazi superhero on the cover. That book will not be available in Germany. So if you're in Germany and you're watching this, you're just not going to
Come to Alternate Reality.
Come to Alternate Reality and get it.
So you got at least 40 more issues of stuff like this.
Yes. There'll also be 2 more limited series, one involving Hughie, and he also says he's going to be doing more Battlefields.
Well, that's actually a good book because that's about war and the horrors of war.
Sequel to The Night Wishes, sequel to Tankies, the other one, and a brand new one which has a American theme to it. And then this is just having a whole bunch of fun. And if you're ever in LA, if you're ever in New York and you go to a bar somewhere near Midtown Manhattan and Ennis is there, he says, walk up and say hi. He won't bite you.
Yeah, he'll hit you up for a drink. Anyway.
He may buy you a drink.
Anyway, that's it for this time. We're out of here. Oh, God, we're way over. We're way over. You're all falling asleep at the switch. You all bailed out about 5 minutes ago. Anyway, that's it for this time. Catch us next time with more comic book news. Until then, this is Comic Book Man.
And Bo.
Saying,
so long. It was right over our heads. All of us hanging out and hovering.